Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for Leo season 2023. I'm going to start by reading an oracle card that I pulled for you from the Avalon deck. It is the Holy Thorn. You have had some major struggles and may well be in the middle of some challenging life experiences. Know that the only constant in life is change. Learn the lessons from cycles of blossoming and thorny times and move forward with clarity and wisdom. Make sure you experience joy and live your own life to the fullest without regrets or resentment. This card brings with it a message of moving through times of struggle, knowing that better times always lie ahead of a period of struggle. So you might be in a period of struggle right now, or you might be in one of those blossoming periods right now. Just know that there could be struggle that lie ahead for you. I do see a little bit of that in the reading, and I kind of want to note that this reading that I have for you, I see it more as a warning. I want you to always remember that when outcomes are a little bit difficult, it's just serving to show you where your current trajectory is going to take you in the near future. That doesn't mean that can't be changed. I see a lot of people who have their first readings, and then by the time their second reading comes around, things have completely shifted. So just bear in mind, and again, this is a general reading, so take the messages as they apply to you, and whatever doesn't apply to you, just leave it for the rest of the people watching. So, Taurus, you're currently in the energy of the Six of Swords reversed with the Hermit card here. So, something that you are not leaving or being stuck in the past about is causing you to feel maybe isolated or alone at this time. I see a lot of energy and focus in the current moment for you on the past. And it looks like in the past, you were returning to a situation where you were having to give a lot. That could be financially, that could be emotionally, and it looks like you had to make yourself feel very, very balanced in order to stay in that situation and not end it. And I think you kept returning to it, and you kept saying like, no, I need to be balanced. I need to, stay middle of the road. This is the Temperance card we're talking about, and it talks about, mastering addictions. Mastering could be love addiction, could be some type of substance abuse issue you had going on, but it's like you had to manage that in order to stay in the situation and give of yourself in a way that was maybe difficult for you. And I see you currently staying really focused in that energy and looking back and returning back to that situation. And while I don't think the Hermit card is negative, it just does seem to have you in sort of a lonely or at least alone energy right now. Doesn't have to be bad. The Hermit is actually a good card. It causes us to kind of focus inward, with the direction this card is facing, I feel like you're really looking towards your future and where you want to go, and you're maybe using this past situation to kind of keep you sort of reined in right now and balanced to make plans for the future. However, with the Ace of Wands crowning the reading in reverse, it looks like this situation is indeed draining your energy and maybe preventing you from starting up new passionate projects or new endeavors for yourself that are really just sort of bubbling under the surface and are definitely there for you. And I'm guessing you're feeling them at this time. but it's almost like you're consciously shutting them down to say, no, no, I need to be revisiting this past situation. I need to be staying in this past situation. I'm needed there. I need to give to this past situation. I need that balance. And so you're really shutting down some wonderful new opportunities in your life at this time. Your challenge position, we have the 10 of Swords with the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this says to me that a challenge for you is to cut off a group of people and have a frankly pretty painful ending with them. This can sometimes indicate family, can indicate community for sure. It's usually a group of people. But with this Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like there is some type of feminine energy at like the forefront of this group. And with the Queen of Cups in reverse, this suggests a woman. It doesn't have to be a woman. Again, it's just a feminine energy. But this is someone who is not handling their emotions very well. This person can be blocked from thinking logically due to having so much overwhelming emotion. This person can be really unable to be in touch with their love and loving feelings, and can be toxic. We'll just say that. Whatever the reason, everyone has their own story. I don't want to villainize anybody. But for whatever reason, this feminine energy is not able to be in the energy of love. And that is her true nature, probably. So she's sort of cut off from the essence of who she is. And so your challenge, for whatever reason, is to end it with this woman and the people associated with her. It looks to me like you, with the Page of Swords here, are watching someone who is very loving. Now, this person showing up as a king, again, it does not have to be that someone is the gender that their face shows in tarot. Kings are just generally very, very highly evolved people, and they tend to have like a kingdom that comes with them, right? So they're a leader, or they have a community that they head. But so anyway, I sense that you're really watching this person that is very loving. So this is the King of Cups upright. So this is a person who is in their energy of love, and they're so loving and so comfortable with their own emotion that they can appear as somewhat cold because they're so in control of their feelings, and so comfortable with them. And so you might be mistrusting this person with that Page of Swords energy. It's like you're watching them very closely. You can be watching them on social media, could be studying them. And with that Swords energy there, it could be that you're very in your head and you're just not quite sure about this person. But showing up as the King of Cups upright in your recent past or currently, recent past till now, shows that you just don't quite know what to make about this person, and they have you all up in your head. So in the near future, I got two cards for you that are a little bit ouchy. So we have the 8 of Swords, and we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. So 8 of Swords is the card of the mental prison, being too up in your head, not seeing a situation clearly, feeling bound mentally, unable to take any action, and just feeling, tied up basically mentally, and something that you're more doing to yourself. And with the 9 of Swords in reverse, it's like your anxiety and sleep issues, if you have any, are going to be at an all-time high. So this was concerning for me. And I also pulled some other oracle cards. The worry card trust and doubt. So, you know, this does kind of indicate that you're having some trust issues. And that trust, you know, applies more to yourself, your trust of yourself and your inner knowing and your subconscious than it does to any person. So when we get in relationship with anyone, we project onto them what we feel about ourselves. So if you're not able to trust yourself and your own inner guidance, and you're doubting that, you know, God or the creator or whatever, the higher power, if you're doubting that what they put in your path is not, if you're doubting that what they put in your path is not for you, I don't know if I said that right, and you're, you know, engaged in the energy of worry, and, you know, worry is just like praying for what you don't want, essentially. You know, it just looks to me like with these oracle cards, you are, or you will be very in your head if you aren't already. I think it's starting now with that Page of Swords. Like you're being challenged here to move on from something from the past and let go of something. And look at some loving energies in your life, and I think you're going to be moving into your head because of this challenge. Remember, we said it's a warning. So if you don't make changes to how you're handling it now in the near future, it looks like it's some unpleasant mental energy, and that could be what that holy thorn is talking about, some challenges coming in for you. I pulled specifiers for these two cards because I was worried for you. And it looks to be, in some cases, and again, this is a general reading, so this isn't going to apply to every single person, but it looks like in the future you might make a love offer or a sincere or stable attempt at communication with somebody. It could be an apology. Sometimes with the Page of Pentacles, we have an apology to someone in a love situation with the Lovers card here. And then with this Five of Cups in reverse, you might come to realize that there isn't any love there anymore. And this could either, you know, come as very bad news for you, or with this Page of Rods in reverse, it could be that it's very draining for you and causes you to feel sort of uninspired and not motivated to do anything. And that, coupled with the, you know, mental anguish I see in the near future, it's not going to feel great. But, you know, life, as the Holy Thorn said, there's lots of ups and downs, right? So, you know, you'll get through it. Looks to me, with the current situation here, we have 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the Devil. So right off the bat here, I'm looking at another family situation, this time with potentially a child involved with this Page of Cups. It looks like there is a family unit with potentially a child involved, where you are feeling very bound and tied to this family unit. And due to that, with the 7 of Swords here, it looks like there could be some dishonesty going on someone's part. I'm, you know, not trying to point the finger, but it might be you. You might be acting dishonestly due to the fact that you're just feeling really bound up, like you feel stuck, essentially, is what I'm seeing here with these cards. So in your environment, it looks like someone is very social right now. This person is partying, having a good time. It's summer in the north here, the northern hemisphere. This person is having a good old time. And this is looking like it's a reaction to the loss of a marriage or a happy home that person had. And this person, you know, with the 3 of Cups upright, it's a pretty healthy energy. It's not anything dysfunctional. But with this Chariot card in reverse, whoever this person in your environment is sort of, they've lost themselves. And I think due to having lost themselves and not knowing where they want their life to go or how to move in the direction that they want their life to go, they're just partying and having a good time, which, everyone copes with whatever situation the best that they can. So, but just be aware. I don't know. I know gender is really coming up on this person. It could be male or female. So this person is a bit lost and, coping by having a good time, potentially drinking. In your position of the hopes and fears, it looks to me like you really do want to make a decision in your life. And with Cups energy here, 7 of Cups in reverse, it's like you want to make a decision about love and emotion, but you are afraid of financial loss. So it's like whatever decision it is that you hope to make, you're just afraid that you're going to lose out financially. Not sure how else to say that. So in the outcome for the current trajectory that you are on, we have the 2 of Rods in reverse. We have the Judgment in reverse. We have the Justice card. And we have the King of Rods in reverse. So this to me says that, oops, I switched them all around. That there could be like a missed divine opportunity for you in the future. Like you might feel regret. You might feel remorse. You might come to realize that you didn't plan well for what you wanted to happen in your life. And honestly, with this Justice card, the way I'm interpreting this is like you might get some karma for your actions around being an unreliable king, around, not providing for your kingdom, for not being reliable. I already said that. For potentially being maybe a player, for potentially being not committed or not positive enough in your past. So I want to, remind you that this could be a warning. The Judgment card in reverse is like a failure to rise to the call of the divine in your life. And I don't want you to miss out on anything that for you would cause you to have regret. So I want you to just really look at the situation that you're in right now and try to think about it down the road. One more thing here is what you don't see is that your lack of boundaries with someone who is emotionally or more mentally abusive might cause you, to feel financially stable and have a sense of abundance and wealth in your life, but you're paying a high price for that. And, the person in this 9 of Pentacles, just intuitively just doesn't look happy. It's like, is the wealth really worth it if you're not able to have boundaries with this, frankly, narcissistic person? Another note from the medicine cards, you got Lizard, which is a sign to pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your subconscious feelings that kind of like bubble up in your dreams, or if it's not in dreams, it's just in that sort of intuitive space. Just really learn to trust that part of you that feels like something is right and is good. Okay, Taurus, have a happy summer.